if I go down to this bracing area, I've got this connection, gusset plate in center. So for this connection, you need to have a continuous diagonal and two other diagonals. You gotta have 3 diagonals. All right. For this one, you need to have 4 diagonals. But I'm gonna use this. All right. So before I use that, I need to have my diagonal split. So I pick the diagonal, no matter which one, depending on how you want to do that, and go to objects and use this command that we saw, split beams. Click on that, all right, and I select my diagonal that I want it to be split. I do enter. I zoom in on my diagonal. I tap MID for midpoint because I don't have my mid snap active. Enter, and I pick this middle point here. I do enter. I click on that actually, and then I do enter. So I've got 2 individual diagonals. So I'm ready to go for the connection. All right. So I pick the connection, gusset plate in center. Click on that. Take a look at the command line. Select the passing diagonal, the continuous one. Select this one here. Enter. Select objects. So 2 other diagonals. First one, enter. Second one, enter. It brings up this dialog box. All right. I'm going to exit out of that. It's fine. The reason why you can see these boxes here because I have my feature activated for these diagonals. All right. That's okay. All right, now let's take a look at the parameters we have. Gusset plate. So we have this plate thickness. Preferred settings for distance. You have axis intersection and gap with beam. So if you change that, it's going to affect your other parameters. We've got many parameters to set. I'm not going to get into all of them. You have a presentation showing up right here, number 2, number 3, number 1, number 4. 1, 2, 4. All right. So put the values to get what you want. Diameter 3/4, 8325, other stuff, the same thing. The only thing here is you have number of bolts on the first diagonal. All right. So the first diagonal is one of these guys. This one is the middle one. All right, the continuous one. What you put here is actually related to these 2 diagonals. So this one, the first one, number 2 and number 3 is related to one of these. If I put in here 3, you're going to see it's related to this one here. All right, and this one works with this one here. So number of column, the same thing. If I put 2, if I have a bigger member, I can put two bolts. All right, go to bolt distance number 1. The same thing here. The intermediate distance and the edge distance can be modified here. Let's say I want to change this distance number 1 showing up right here between the center of the bolt to the edge of the plate, to the edge of the diagonal. I put 2 for this one, all right, and I put 2 for this one. Oops. All right. I want to get 3 for intermediate distance, and I'm happy. All right. So you can change the shape of the gusset plate. So if I uncheck this, all right, I can change these parameters to get a different shape. All right. Polygon offset, polygonal offsets. So you have different shapes. I pick these shapes, you can see how it changes depending on the situation you have. All right. Connection at main. The main one is this continuous one, which is bolted. If I want it to be welded, I need to select that right here. The reason why you cannot specify, oops. You should be able to select welds here. All right. We have discovered many bugs in 2014 plus Service Pack 1. So I don't recommend you guys that install this Service Pack 1. So you should be able just to select that weld and it should be welded afterwards. All right. If it's bolted, select different parameters, the same thing. Bolt and main, number of bolts, 3. I've got 3 right here. Intermediate distance, change it to 3 maybe. The other parameters, bolts on gauge line. If I uncheck that, you need to specify this distance here, edge distance, to change the position of the bolts. Offset align, so I've got this number 7 showing up right here. All right. Welds, different parameters to specify the welds. Location, so I've got my diagonal 1. All right. Which is diagonal number 1, diagonal number 2, this one or this one. One of these guys are number 1, the other one is number 2. So if I change it to, I have it bolted, so it doesn't matter actually what I have here. You can add a weld symbol, but you have that bolted, or you have that bolted before. But you can just change it to weld it if you want. All right. In the field, for example, you can get rid of these bolts. All right, so cover plate, if it's a HSS or something, library, save it into database, use it afterwards. All right. Do an orbit to make sure if you have your connection right. All right, we're going to see another types of bracing connections, but at the moment just let's focus on this one here. Let's take a look at this one here, the top corner connection. All right, for this top corner connection, you can take your diagonal and just stretch it down by certain values. Let's say 3 inches. All right. Now I go here to my connection vault, and for top corner you can use the same command as you used for base plate, for bottom corner. You can use the same thing. All right. The only difference is that you need to select this beam instead of the base plate. All right. So the same. Sometimes just it's important to mention that sometimes you need to change the selection order between the beam and the column. Sometimes you need to select the beam first and the column next. But sometimes it has to be done conversely. So we're going to see that. In this case, I pick the beam first, enter, column first, enter, column second, and my diagonal. All right, it brings up this connection. If you end up having something odd, just change the selection order. All right, so I've got this connection here. I need to go through the dialog box and just change my parameters. It's exactly the same thing. All right. So it's actually, you don't have just this option active because there's no base plate here available. All right. You can check this box, play with these items to get your connection right. For example, I have my connection like this. If I want to add another, if I want to get this corner bigger, I can go here and play with this number 2 value here. Instead of 1/2 an inch, I can put 1.5. All right, but it's the same connection. It's the same and exactly same connection. All right, you can play with this cut back item here to change the position of your bracing. If I put 1/2 an inch, 2 inch, you can see how it changes. All right. You can always come here, even if you have your connection created, you can go back to the 2D wireframe, right? And you can play with this, with your bracing position. Let's say I'm going to stretch it down by 2 inches. You can see it's going to change and update your connection. All right, go down by another 2. You can see how it changes. All right, so you can always do that. All right, now I'm going to change my selection order, delete this connection, and I'm going to select my column first. All right, the same connection. Instead of selecting my beam first, I'm going to pick my column first, enter, diagonal, enter, beam, enter, and my diagonal for the third one. You can say I get this. So this is the connection that I got. So I can go here to my bolts in diagonal and change this cut back to 4, for example, or 5. Or I can just come in here, change my 2D wireframe, and just put this to 2 inches or something. Oops. Change this to search it down by certain values. All right, so it's all about you and your preferences. If I don't like this connection, if I want to get just my gusset plate connected to my beam and not my column, all right, you can use this connection. Gusset plate, you can use this gusset plate at the one diagonal. All right, what it does is it's just going to take your diagonal and it's going to create a connection. Oops, sorry, your beam and your diagonal. Again, beam, enter, diagonal, enter. All right, it's going to create that little gusset plate here. You can go through the dialog box and change the parameters. They are pretty much the same, just a little bit different. All right, so depending on how you want to do that, you have multiple options. You can select this connection, or you can select this one and play with the position of your bracing and and play with that. We don't have it here, that cut back, but in the other connection here, you can use that cut back option to actually change your parameters to get your base plate in the way you want. All right. One more thing here is if I want to get my gusset plate welded to this beam and bolted to this column here, all right, I can do something I can come in here under welds, under member connection. All right. So connection at member 1. Member 1 is the one you select at first, and member 2 is the one you select next. Again, so in this case, my member 1 is this beam, not the column, because my selection order has changed. I picked this one. All right. So I want this one to be welded. It's fine. I'm going to leave it like that, but I'm going to change the connection and this welded connection to bolted. So I click here on this layout. I've got these options: plate welded, plate bolted. So it's going to add a plate. I'm going to pick, for example, angle bolted welded. All right, you get this. Don't worry. If you want to just check the connection, work on the connection to get something right, you go here to member connections. If you cannot find here anything, don't panic. It doesn't matter. Just go down and click on these two guys. All right. So I've got this number of angles. I'm going to just select this single left. All right. I'm going to change my angle size to 3 by 3 by quarter. All right. Back mark, we're going to see that. Set out, which is total. I have clip angle. I'm going to select my clip angle. All right. So I just need to play with the size of my clip angle. It's a little bit big. So I'm going here to my second tab. All right. Number of bolts, I put 2 bolts. All right. I do an orbit. So I need to change my position of my clip angle. So my edge distance number 1 showing up right here, number 4 here. You can change that to something like 1 inch. It's fine. The other one, 6 inch. Oops. Depends on the situation. And the spacing, which is number 5, it has to be 3. Is fine. I'm going to change this set out distance to let's say from the center of the beam to the first. Okay, I'm going to put it to 3.5, 4, 4.5. All right. Maybe 3. 3 is fine. All right. So I've got this connection like this. I'm going to exit out of that. Change my. So I've got this connection here. So I've got this gusset plate and this clip angle welded in the shop to this beam and then bolted to this column in the field. All right. So you can play with the clip angle, make it smaller, bigger, depending on your engineering drawings. All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay.
I guess I got a question. It's more of a
Go ahead.
it's more of a maybe a setting question.
Go ahead.
But you know, when you select a connection to be bolted to another piece of steel, for example, does it know what size, like a 3 by 3 by whatever clip angle has a usual gauge of 1 3/4, but in this case, your gauge on your column flange is probably going to be 3.5 to 5 or 5.5 inches.
Yeah.
So
No, it doesn't. It doesn't recognize that. You need to specify
Okay.
that, and you need to save it into the database. I know what you're saying. You need to change that, uh, and then you need to change it.
Once you get it set how you want it to be, and then you save it.
You save it into your database.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you change your column size or your beam size, you have to define another one. But you just need to go back to after one or after your second project, you know where to go to change your parameters. So you don't need to really create a connection for every single beam for every single size. So you create one or two, and then you change just some parameters.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to, because there are some parameters which are different, but most of them are the same.
Okay.
All right. So if I want to copy this connection to the other side, all right, I need to just use a copy connection. All right. And then I need to use this command and pick the same. Probably I need to change my selection order. All right, because it's in opposite side. You're gonna see, yeah, it works, but if I change my position, it's fine. Just need to work on my cutback. Cutback is fine, and then play with this diagonal member. You get it right. All right. Then you need to come back here and change some parameters. If you get this whenever you get this box in red, not on just this connection, but in Advanced Studio, whenever you get the dollar box in red, it means that there's something wrong with that connection. You need to change something, because these connections and these members are related to each other. So if you change something, make sure it doesn't affect your previous connection, especially when it comes to bracing connections. All right. So now I'm gonna take these members, all right, copy them right here, and we're gonna try some other types of connections. Maybe for HSS members. I don't know if you guys use HSS bracing or not. Do you guys use?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's a question. The question is if you guys use HSS bracing member or not.
Yeah, like tube steel, HSS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to use that, you need to change your connection type. Okay. If I change my member to like box. All right, if I have this box, all right, it's just a square. And if I have this 4 by 4 by something, 3 by 3, all right, if I want to get the connection here, I have another bracing tab at the bottom, which is tube connections, all right, and you need to use one of these items. For example, I want to use this tube connection with sandwich plates, all right. If you're not sure about your selection order, check the selection order. The selection order in this case is the same thing: column, enter, base plate, enter, column, enter, base plate, enter. Oops. Oh, make sure. Column, base plate, and diagonal, right? Column, enter, base plate, enter. All right, because it's not a base plate probably for advanced steel. But it's not going to change anything. It has to work. Let's take a look here. If I have this one here copied, I'm going to see that if it works or not. If it doesn't work, oh, there's something wrong with this connection. Try on your side, guys. We have this connection not working, but it has to work. Oh, it's not, okay, it's not the same thing, sorry. Select the first one. Select the first one instead. They changed many things in 2014. Enter, enter, and enter. So select this connection, the first one. All right. We have another connection here, but it's not what I wanted to use. Select the very top one. All right. It brings up this box. So very quick, I'm going to go through the dollar box to see different parameters. All right. I start with General tab, and these are the same thing, just you need to change this to variable. Gusset plate, I'm not going to get into that. Right here, gusset plate, contour, same thing, and bolts in gusset. Sandwich plate, and check these no bolts. Check these no bolts to get rid of this extra plate. Under tab plate, make sure you have this one unchecked. All right, and go back to sandwich plate, and instead of having two plates, change it to front or back. All right, and you're gonna end up with something like this. All right. If I want to get rid of this end plate, cap plate here, I can do that. Just I need to go back to my connection vault. All right. And the very bottom here, I've got this, under stiffener, I've got this cover slot. I put it on none, and now I don't have it anymore. All right, many options to specify. I'm not going to get into all of them, but the main ones are those that I showed you. The other parts, how to specify the welds and number of bolts, distance, spacing between bolts, are the same. All right. So if you don't want to get a bolted connection, you want to get this HSS bolted in the field to this gusset plate, you need to select another types of connections. So, for example, if I have exactly the same thing, all right, the same situation, but I have just but I have my I have a welded connection in the field. I need to use this connection here, the very top one, the one we use for bottom and top corner, this one here. All right, select the command, select the column, enter, base plate, enter, diagonal, enter. All right, so in this particular case, you need to go here under general, change this plate arrangement to center. All right, I'm going to just exit out of the command, change it to hidden to show you guys. So I've got this like this connection in this way. First of all, go back here, change it to okay, it's fine. And hold on a second. All right, it's in the center, but not in the center of my member. It's okay. All right, I got it in the center, and I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, center. All right, so I've got my my member connected to the center of my gusset plate, connected to my center of my column with this HSS. If I want to add an installation bolt, I need to come in here, all right, and under member, under bolt parameters, I need to number of bolts across. I got this one, so it's fine. Hold on a second, make sure I have something. I've got these 2 bolts. I'm going to change the number of bolts to 2 instead of 3. All right, number of bolts to 1. I'm going to change it to 1. All right, this is going to be my installation bolt. I want this bolt to go through my HSS and my plate. All right, so to do that, to go through my HSS, to do that, I need to double click on the plate, on the bolt, and change and uncheck this finish calculation at gap. All right, so it goes through my HSS now. All right, so this is the connection that I want. I need to change the other parameters to get my gusset plate right, as we saw together. But the only difference is you need to set your plate to center, and then change the number of bolts to 1, and double click on the bolt. This double clicking on your bolts should be done outside of the dialog box, right? It has nothing to do with the dialog box. It's like a glitch that you cannot change that in your dialog box. So you need to get out of the dialog box and check or uncheck this box. All right. It's not in the center. It's in the center. It's all about my position. Hold on a second. I got this fine. No, it's fine. If I put this one 0, hold on. 1 and 3. Minus. Oops. Minus. Minus 1. Here. It's fine. 1 second. It's in the center, but it's not in the center of my diagonal. Play with this. It's fine. Let's do the test. No. So I have to change something else. I have to go through the dialog box, put the offset here. There are many different types of, there are many different ways of doing that, and have to do in this way. -2, -1.5, minus. Now it's fine. If you want to get a round contour here, just check this guy. All right. All right. Any questions?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Say you put in a sandwich plate and you want to just erase that connection to get it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way just to select?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to have my feature on, or am I thinking right? Or when I go to erase that connection, do I need to pick each individual plate, bolt, and everything?
Very good question. So if you want to get rid of the connection, the whole connection, all right, select any part and hit delete. But if you want to get rid of just one part of the connection, if you want to actually modify this connection, you need to delete this box, and now you can, let's say, delete individual parts like this, right?
Okay.
So depends on how you want to do that.
All right.
Okay, any questions?
I don't have any.
No,
Drago, do you have any questions?
no, not at this point.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to practice, because you have to practice a little bit more, because I think bracing connection is sometimes a little bit sometimes becomes tough to do. So I give you 5 minutes to practice, and I'll be back after 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm going to start with
Okay.
Dave. Make you presenter, Dave. See,
Okay.
how are you doing?
Struggling a little bit. I have an issue trying to get that gusset centered on this, centered
Okay.
on the column and centered on the brace.
Okay. So, first go to the other box.
The which box?
Yeah, the connection box, actually. The gray box. You need to double click on the gray box.
Okay. Can I do that?
No. Okay, yeah, good.
Okay.
Good. It was good.
Okay.
Okay. And let's go to general. click on, can you see that offset?
Yeah.
Put a value here to get that.
1
No, it's minus.
minus 1. But how do I know where it's at? See, I say plate arrangement centered.
So it goes to center of the column, not the center of the diagonal.
Well, it's neither, because the center of the diagonal is the center of the column. If I have that centered,
Okay.
and I don't want it offset anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I do. And then I come here, see, it's not centered on the column nor the brace.
All right. So in this case, hold on a second. Center. So you pick center. So there's something on the. Okay, hold on a second. You've got this center to center. Why is that? Double hitting on the column, on your column.
What'd you say? What about my column?
Yeah, double click on that.
Okay.
Go to positioning. Send it to center. Okay, change it to center. Yeah, change it to center. It's fine. Exit out of that.
Mine was on there.
Double click on the diagonal.
Position.
Go to positioning and change it to corner. Change it to corner for a second. Yeah.
Which corner? Bottom,
Bottom
top,
corner,
top,
bottom
back?
corner, bottom corner. All right, so can you see that? Bottom corner for advanced still is there, and I don't know why. Center, because I don't know, it goes. Okay, let me make myself presenter. You might probably. It's better if you make myself presenter. Get rid of these guys. So center point. The center is fine. I'm going to put my diagonal to the center. I'm going to get rid of this offset. All right.
Okay.
So I have these guys center to center. So it means that if I get my connection, it should go to the center.
Maybe I picked the wrong connection.
And I change it to center.
Yes.
No, it doesn't. Hold on. This is odd. Center to center. Okay, center to center. Center to plate. Center to plate and center to column. Okay. Got that. Oh no. It's not even in the center of the. Yes, center. Hold on a second. Probably because make sure of this connection. Center is fine. I have no offset. I've got these guys fine. Cut back. These are fine. Edge distance. No, there's no reason why it doesn't go to the center. Projection 1. I'm going to get into that. I don't know. I look into that, Dave, because it's it has to go to the center of the collar. I have my UCS right. You can change that with offset, but I don't want to put that put any offset. You can do that using offset, but if I don't want to use offset, you need to go play with this positioning. -1. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. So I have a question about that offset thing. Say that's you can't get it to work and that's your fix. You have to offset it, but in order to offset it to the correct number, you'd need to know the dimension from
Yeah.
say the center to the gusset to the
Yeah,
center of the
because you
deal.
don't know
So
where. Yeah.
how would you measure something?
So you can measure, but hold on a second. Let me. If I put it to one side, so just put it into one side, and then put 2 inches -2, maybe. Now, because you know that
Right.
you don't need to measure anything in this case.
What if you did need to measure something though, or you wanted to?
Okay, if you want to measure it, you need to actually come in here, change this one to the wireframe. All right.
Okay.
In this particular case, you can type DI for distance. It works like AutoCAD. All right.
Okay.
And for example, if I want to know that, it's better to change it to hidden because it's not. Okay. Now if I type DI, if I pick this point to this point, to get this point, you need to have your intersection activated. Oops. And intersection point and perpendicular. And just type DI and just get the value. You can do that. All right, DI, enter. And
Okay.
just make sure you have your perpendicular activated. We have dimensions. We're going to see that afterwards. You can put a, but you need to change the UCS actually for that. All right. So the best way is to use DI.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Actually, this is a trick to get that connection working, because this connection is not made to work with HSS members. That's why maybe we are not able to send out this plate to put this plate in the center of the HSS. But I used to do that, but I don't know why.
Oh, there's down below.
Mm-hmm.
There's tube connections. So
Yeah.
this is a tube.
We have this
Maybe
tube.
that's.
Yeah, we have these tube connections, but you cannot get this connection like a bolted connection that it's going to add a sandwich plate.
Sandwich plate?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want it to be welded directly to the gusset plate, you need to use that. But if you have a sandwich plate, never use this. Just
Okay.
use these tube connections. All right?
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the very first thing we did today was we went back to our bracing that we had stuck in yesterday. And we split that brace into two pieces. We had two braces. Now we made it 3 braces.
Yeah.
The issue I was having yesterday was with 2 braces back to back.
Okay.
And I don't know if you want to make me presenter so you can see what I'm talking about, but
Okay.
I have my braces towed in opposite directions here, the way I had it yesterday, with a connection here and a connection, you know, up top. It's the same thickness gusset plate in each instance.
Okay. How do you want them to be connected?
My gusset plate is centered. So if my gusset plate's centered on my grid line or column line or beam line, the back of this angle should be, if it's a 3/8 gusset, it should be 3/16 off to this side, and then the other one should be, excuse me, this one should be 3/16 off to the to the opposite side.
Okay.
So when I come to this point, you can see that both angles are in line with each other back to back.
Okay. Do something. Double click on the continuous diagonal.
Okay.
Go to positioning. Okay, you have this 1 3/4. It's fine. Exit out. Double click on one of these. Yeah. Positioning. You shouldn't get that.
I think I am centered here.
Okay. Change it to not. It has. Change it to corner.
Which to corner?
Go to the dollar box.
This one?
Yeah. Under general. No, it's one side. Okay, hold on a second. One side. Okay, exit out. Go to the other side. Make sure you have the same thing to the other side, on the other side.
Over here?
Yeah.
General. One side.
You should, if you have everything right, you should be able to just get the connection. If I change this.
And I could have something off, I guess, but it seems odd that I'd have it off
Yeah.
to where it would line up directly with each back of angle, you know?
Once you, let me get rid of these guys. Send me a model. Dave, I'm going to look into that because it's really hard to troubleshoot this problem on a online situation.
So,
But
in order for me to send you that model, do I need to upload it to you, or can I just email it to you?
Just use the email.
Okay.
Just email it to me. But if you have your bracing connection to, okay, maybe I've got this 1/4 offset. That's why. Offset from plate. That's why mine is working. Because I have my,
So you have a 1/2 inch gusset?
yeah, that's why. Okay, hold on a second. And you need to put that offset for either side. 3/8. So, hold on a second. Try that. Because you have your positioning right. So try under number 5, try to put something. What is the size of the plate? Of the
3/8.
3/8 divided by 2. Put
3/16.
yeah.
But you also have a 3/8 plate.
Okay, because mine is not really center to center. Oops. Mine is not center to center, but yours is center to center. That's why. Try that with 1/16, and we're gonna see that. Make you presenter.
3/16.
Your plate thickness divided by 2.
Okay. So it's 3/16 there. And then, oops.
Enter. To enter.
Okay.
Go to your connection. Okay, your plate.
So that's good, I guess, or is it?
Because it's
Could be
important.
It could be 3/16 off here. Oh, well, that's what it. See my work line? There's my 3/16.
That's why.
So if I put that to zip, no, that didn't change it either. Oh,
Offset. No, you need to put that offset under. No, it's not number 6. It's why your number 5 is way out.
oh, offset from
You should
plate.
put that on number 5. Hold on a second.
If I
Yeah,
click
okay.
align
Yeah,
to
okay.
base plate,
Click on that. Now try that.
and then number 5 needs to be 3/16.
Enter.
Okay.
Go to your connection for a second. The middle connection. Don't worry about that. Just go to your connection.
In the middle.
Yeah.
I need to do the same thing to this side.
Yeah. And change, yeah. Change the other one. If it works.
So still
Send me the model.
okay.
Send me the model. I'm gonna tomorrow morning I'm gonna explain you why.
Okay.
I need
Sounds
to check.
good.
I need to check your model. Okay.
Okay.
Make myself presenter. All right. Regenerate. See my screen, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions about bracing
No.
apart from this middle connection? Dave. I'm gonna look into that, Dave.
Okay.
Okay, to just go quickly to the middle connection. If you have a oops, it's not in the middle.
So I have another question. I guess you could accomplish it by offsetting lines, but I see how you put your bracing to the midpoint there of that beam, and the only way that would really work is if you had your the same size columns on each side, and you have, well, or you have your beam going to your grid line. See, if you had like a different size column on one side versus a different size on another side, then that, and you had a connection made on your beam, then would that midpoint change, or is it taking the midpoint of the actual work line that's going from grid to grid?
Midpoint is going to take the midpoint of the system line, this midpoint.
Okay, so that system line is always going to your grid line. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So if you want to create a connection here, all right, you need to use this command here. Gusset plate, 2 diagonals, all right? If you click on that, select the beam, first enter, first diagonal enter, and the second diagonal enter. So make sure you have your diagonals touching each other, and if it doesn't work, try again. Oh my God, it just should work. Make sure, okay. Yes, yes. Trying again, gusset plate, 2 diagonals, my beam, enter, diagonal, enter, diagonal. Okay. I'm going to create a beam here. I'm going to try it right here. Oh, that's fine. UCS wall. All right. So if you have your diagonal, if you have a chevron connection, as I have here, all right, and you want to create a connection, let's say I have an angle 3 by 3 by 1/4, 4 by 4 by 1/4, all right, use this connection, select the beam, enter, first diagonal, enter, and third one. Save my model, get out of the advanced steel. Alright. Sometimes it's the only way to get it working.
I'm having an issue with figuring out how to snap to my work line.
Okay, to your work line.
Yeah, or my member line or whatever it's called.
I'm going to make you presenter right now. Hold on a second. Come in here to your screen. Dave, make Dave presenter. Can you share your screen, Dave?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, just okay. Can you?
So here's
Okay.
yeah,
Just
here's what I got.
okay. Just take the one of the diagonals. The other one, not this one. This one I think is fine. The other one. Take the other one.
I think this one is messed up. See?
Messed up. All right. Okay. Take it
Okay.
and just
There. And now,
because you have your endpoint active, deactivate that. Because if you have your endpoint, select the node, just node. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You get it? Node. No, not here, but the system line. Okay, do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
I can have somebody else help me, so I don't slow up well, kind of need it on there, I guess, but
No, just
Okay.
go to your OS Snap for a second. OS Snap setting.
okay.
So you have your node active. Okay, exit out, close. It's fine. It's fine. Take the diagonal and just don't use those snaps. Just take the grip and take it and connect to system line. Yeah. Just click.
Yeah. I still don't think I'm on it.
Okay.
Well, it's covered up by this white line is where it's at. If I erase that, there's my beam system line. So how do I get to the midpoint of this beam system line, I guess?
Okay, if
Here's my...
Okay, take them both. Take both of your okay, and go up and type MID on your screen. MID.
Okay, I'm
All
typing it.
Okay, now you should just once,
Okay.
and you now go
Okay.
move around.
Do I need to hit enter?
No, you need to move around to find it.
Okay. I think that's it.
You should be able to see that.
Okay. All right.
Did you find it?
I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. I was doing this. You still see my screen?
Yeah.
I was going like this, shift and right key, right mouse button,
Yeah.
and then I was going midpoint snap.
Yeah.
But I think what it was grabbing was some of these blue lines, not the system line.
Yeah, and I noticed that you have your intersection point, your intersection snap active. Just uncheck that because I think that's one of the other reasons why. Go back to your snap setting.
Okay, uncheck this.
Yeah, uncheck this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, make myself presenter. All right, so it should work now. I'm gonna get it. Oops. I'm just gonna. Get out of that. Just gonna again, if you wanna snap the meet. If you wanna snap these, what's going on? if you want to snap the midpoint, it's odd. Where's my...
In order to make it respond. I don't know if that was the issue you were having, if yours was unresponsive after you took it back. But anyway, that's a little something
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same issue or not.
Do the other guys have the same issue? Jason? Jason, do you have the same issue?
I think you're muted, Jason. He says no.
No.
No? I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
did notice that.
the next time that we're going to see that the next time that I make you presenter, Dave. I think
Okay.
I don't think it happens every time. Maybe it just happens sometimes. Maybe you have something. Okay, gusset plate for 2 diagonals. Select the beam, enter. The first diagonal, enter. The second one, enter. It goes to this double box. All right. The same double box, standard plate thickness, and you've got a distance. You've got actually number 2 and number 3 showing up right here. If you want to have an offset, you can add that offset. If I put something, you can see how it changes. Something exaggerated. All right, gussetability is moving outside. All right, plate, change that plate again like the other. It's the same thing, pretty much the same thing. 3/4, number of lines, number of bolts. All right. Bolt diagonals, gauge line, center line. Change that. The other thing for here. Gauge line. Okay. Projection. Projection 1, 2, 3, 4. Put exaggerated value to see how it changes. You see here how it changes for each corner. All right. Projection at column, the same thing. Put some values to see what it does. If you don't feel like check this little presentation, you just want to see what's going on if you change the value, just put something big. Welds, the same thing. So the same thing, pretty much the same thing, just stiffeners. If you want to play with these stiffeners, change this one to none, none, and none to get rid of them. All right. Cover plate, I have nothing for cover plate. If you have an HSS, you can put that, exit out. So play with that. All right.
Okay.
And under library, if you save it, you're gonna, for example, I go to this one. You can see how it changes.
Okay.
All right. Depending on your different projects you have. So I'm done with the bracing topic. I have just one thing to mention is this one, bracing macro. Not a big deal. Just the only thing that you have if you use this command is you have a macro for your bracing members, not for the connection. For connection, you need to use the same the same connections under connection vault to make them. It's just going to create your members. All right. You don't have to create individual members as I did. So what I mean by that is, if I move my UCS here on the corner here, all right, if I actually have my UCS like this, my X and Y aligned with my plane, X and Y aligned with this frame. If I use this command, all right, select the first point. You just need to select 2 diagonal points, all right? This first point and my last point. It's going to create your bracing, all right? But the only thing here is that you have that option to split your members, all right? So you got, take a look at my members. I've got them split. None, I've got that continuously. So that's one of the advantages of using that. The other thing is you can change this to double member, flip member, or simple member. All right, change and change the member size to get your connection right. All right. The other thing here is that you can check this to single. All right. And if you come in here under positioning, all right, under geometry, under positioning first, under geometry, you can put this one, put the number of fields. If you put 2, all right, you can have a chevron connection, but it's all about your UCS, all right. If I put 1, all right, and if I change my UCS around Y, all right, hold on a second. It's fine, around X this time. All right, once more. Change my UCS to rotate it around Y. I'm going to rotate it by 90. It's fine. It's fine. Hold on a second. UCS. Well, my UCS right here. And I'm going to change it around Z. All right. Once more. And I'm going to use CS around Y 90 degree. Around Y 90 degree. Right. All right. So if you have your UCS right, let's say, let's try this side. Right here. Move my UCS right corner here, and now not here, maybe here. If I have a bracing is better. Move my UCS right here. All right, around X. It's fine. You can use this command. this point, and change this to check this, change this to 2. What's going on? I don't have my uses right. Doesn't work. Doesn't matter. If you have your uses right, sometimes it just doesn't work. But you're gonna get your chevron connection. Instead of getting your bracing like this, you're gonna get them vertically. All right. Any questions?
About horizontal bracings? Do they work the same or?
Horizontal bracing is the same thing, just you need to place your UCS.
Okay.
Yeah.
X and Y in the plane of base.
Exactly.
Okay.
You need to have your X and Y.
Okay.
Yeah. So, any other questions?
Nope.
No.
I'm okay.
Okay. UCSW. Okay. Another topic. We're done with bracing, connections. I'm gonna start the new topic, which is making user sections. Okay. For making user sections, you can use your 2D geometry. A question for you guys: do you guys use AutoCAD?
No, I don't.
No,
I have, but it's been a while.
Okay, Drago, how about you?
not really.
Okay,
Familiar with, but not using it, not proficient.
okay. Which software do you guys use mostly?
I use SDS.
SDS, Jason,
Me too.
I'm hand.
Drago.
I'm hand.
Okay.
Manual.
All right. So if you have so the way it works is if you have some 2D geometries from AutoCAD, all right, you can insert those 2D geometries into Advanced Steel and make a new section, new user section, and then save it into the database and use it like any other piece of steel. We saw this command, folded beam. All right, it's a good way of making user sections, but this one is more powerful. You can create your own section and your own step pan. Give you an example. For example, the first step is to create a new file. All right, it's a 2D drawing. So I go to top view. You can activate all of your snaps to make your 2D geometry, right? I took PL, polyline. So you can create your 2D geometry like as I did, all right? It's a 2D geometry. And then you need to change the layer of this 2D geometry according to what we have here. All right? Or I think in your case it's better to use these tools to make and to create your geometry as well. So if you don't use AutoCAD, it's not a big deal. You need to use these parameters to make your geometry. You don't have a created existing geometry. All right, because you don't use AutoCAD, you cannot insert that from AutoCAD into Advanced Steel. So to make a new user section, you need to respect these layers. These are like layers, okay? Frame frame layer is your border. So whatever inside of this border is going to be part of your user section, and Advanced Style will recognize whatever you have inside of this box. So you pick this command, you change it to frame, sorry, all right, and then so you have your layer activated, and now you select one of these tools according to your needs: rectangular, polyline, circle, and text. I'm going to select polyline. I'm just going to create a box depending on, doesn't matter really. All right, this is my border, so whatever I create inside of this box will be part of my job and my user section, and it will be recognized. So I'm going to change the layer. I'm going to create my geometry. This is just a border. Outer contour, select, use this command, polyline, rectangular. So I want to just create a simple rectangular member. All right. You can create whatever you want. I change it to inner contour. All right. I need to create another, I want to create a box. For example, it just says box. So I create inner contour and select my tool and create another box. Are you guys following along?
Yes.
All right. All right. So I've got two rectangulars created. Now I've got exact outer contour and exact inner contour. Ignore these guys because they're not really. You can't create the inner contour for your object. Let's say if you have a chamfer or something like this, you can create that using these layers. All right, but in this example, I'm not going to create any inside feature. I'm not going to create any inner contour. All right. So we created the outer contour, the green one, inner contour, the yellow one. If you want to change anything, if you want to modify these corners or something like this, use this. And for the yellow one, use this one here. All right. Section class. Section class is gonna specify where this section goes. All right, where it can be found. So let's click on that section class. Section class is a name. You need to put a name. So you don't need to select polyline or rectangular. You need to select this text object, text tool, click, and take a look at the command line asking for start point. All right, I'm gonna click somewhere inside of my box, no matter where. Here. All right, I've got this message. Take a look at my command line asking for the text high. I just accept that by pressing enter. And then rotation angle of text, I'm going to accept that 0, enter. All right. Now I need to put my text. So it can be your own, you can create your own subdirectory in Advanced Style. You can create your own company user category like Style way, something like this, right? So put the value you want. I put training, put whatever you want. Training December 2nd. All right. I press enter. All right. I just do enter again. and I select it, and you can make it bigger. It doesn't matter, just if you want to see what you have written here. All right, it's just a name. All right, but this name will be found within Advanced Steel. All right, so it has to be in blue. So section class. So let me actually show you what that class is. If I come in here on my model, all right, guys, here's your class. All right, I section flat. Can you see this Baylin? It's a company name with its proper, with its own sections. So you can create your own, right? So
Okay.
this is your category. What I have here now is going to be December 2nd. All right. So I'm going to go back here. So the name of the section is actually this name, this W by something. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to create my section name, select this section name, select the text option, click here for start point. I'm going to accept my text high, my angle. I'm going to put something like box 1, whatever you want, whatever you desire. All right. Press enter 2 times to exit out of the command. All right, so let's say I've got this section created. I have this option here, which is my positioning actually, right here. Positioning. All right, you need to specify your positioning. So I click here on this layout. I've got left top, center top, right top, left center, everything center. Right, you can see I have got all of those positioning. I just picked this left top. All right, and I take a look at the command line. You need to snap the contour and the point you want to insert that positioning snap. I pick this point. All right, so I've got this one here. All right, we've got this add coordinates. So if you want to add a coordinate on your member, click on that. All right, and you need to select one of these outer contour to be able to snap that point afterwards. All right, according to the UCS. I'm happy with that. You're going to see what these guys do. But at the moment, just click on, especially this one, use this one. This one is not really important in this case. All right, now I want to save this section into my database. All right, I click here on generate selected section. I pick my member and I click on that. All right, or you can select the command. It's better to select the command and then select the object. Enter. If you get this message successfully created, it means that you're done creating your section. All right. So this is your library. All right. You can create multiple sections. And you need to save this DW file somewhere like a backup. And if you change your version of the software, if you upgrade to 2015, you can open up this file, this library in 2015, and you can just use this command and send and save these sections into the database. All right? So it's like your library. Once you need to create that once, and you can use it every time that you have the same connection, the same member. All right?
I get a message that says too many section type names defined on layer type name.
Hold on.
So
Click
go
on that.
here, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Here are my
because okay,
dots.
hold on. You have something here. Hit escape.
Okay.
Your type name, your category name is fine, but your section name has to be in a different layer. It has to be yeah. Click here, section name, yeah.
Okay.
And select the text tool, the text tool. No, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Yes, just click on that. You have it selected. Yeah, click on that. Select click somewhere, no matter. Yeah. Now just enter and put. Okay, put your. Okay, enter. Okay, you're done. You can delete the other one. Now try. Yeah. Enter. Okay, you're done. Good.
Okay.
Make myself presenter. So you can save this file somewhere, and every time you want to add another section to that, you can just open it up and create another one. All right. So to save it, just click on save, and like you can say my section or something like that, or user section or library, whatever you desire. All right. And hit save. Okay, you can close these. You don't need it anymore. Now, let's take a look at the model, how to find that section. All right. To find that section, you actually have to come in here under Manage tab and update your defaults. Click on Update Defaults to load that section into Advanced Steel. All right? Because once you add that into the database, if you have the program open, you need to load it, you need to call it up actually, because it's saved into the database, not to this model. But you need to do that just once, right? Now if I click here, if I come in here on my I section, if I go to all right, if I scroll down to other section, type O, to other profiles, all right, under all, if I scroll down to December, I put December, what I put for my user defined. I don't remember what I put. My section. Oh, training. Oof, training, not December. Training, T. Training December 2nd. I pick that and I get my section. All right. So depending on what you put under. But you just need to create that right, because I got something huge here. This was just an example. All right. So under positioning, if you notice, the only one that works is on top corner left, because I just specified that. Take a look. I have just upper left. All right. So that's why my upper left just I have my upper left working. The other ones doesn't change. So depending on how many positioning point you add, you can actually change the position of your member. All right. This one, this where is it? This option here is used if you have a slope roof or something, and you want to specify the position of your member according to that slope. All right. In this case, it doesn't do anything. All right. But if you end up having something like that, you need to change that positioning according to your slope. So, but in this case, you just need to add this reference positioning and create those layers. All right. Any questions? Were you guys able to get your connection to get your section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So for you, Drago, if you work with stairs, all right, you can do the same thing. If I come in here on my stair pan file, you can create your stair pans. All right. Drago, can you hear me? Drago?
Yeah, okay, now I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, if you want to create your stair pan, your own stair pans, okay, you need to create them like a polyline, a closed polyline, as I have here. All right? That's why I ask you if you use AutoCAD, because if you have AutoCAD, you don't need to create that geometry. You can just copy that and insert it in. All right? So you need to create that 2D geometry, and the only difference here is that you need to respect this name here. You cannot put your own name. All right? You need to use user-defined threads.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only thing. The only difference is that you need to you cannot put whatever you want here for the category. Category should be respected and your category should be named exactly user-defined threads with a capital U, all right? That's the only thing. All right?
So that library will work only in profiles then?
Yeah. Then if you have those libraries, you can find them on in the stair macro. We're going to see that. They can be found here as well on their user-defined threads. All right.
I see.
you can find them all here if you add them. All right. So, okay, guys. Drago, were you able to create any sections?
No, not at this moment. I didn't even try doing that because I have a hard time going between the screens.
Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay, to create that 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and I'm gonna make you presenter. I'm gonna help you with that, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I'm back.
Yeah, hi.
I'm going to make you present
Okay.
with Drago. Can you share your screen, Drago?
Yes. This is what I get. This is the best I could do.
Okay, it's better if you do that in a new file. I mean, it's
Okay, if I come out of the drawing.
yeah, you need to because you're gonna save that as your library. Okay, so go.
I see.
Yeah, just hit escape and create a new file. Create a new file
How do I do that?
just delete these items. That's fine. You can leave them. It doesn't change anything in your model. Just leave them there.
Yeah.
Create a new model on the top left corner. Top left, very top, next to Greatec, top left corner.
Just 1 second. Output.
No. Top, very top left corner. Keep going to the left. Keep going to the left. Top, very top left. Where you have save and save as. Okay, you have a new.
Oh, okay, I see.
Can you see that new hold on. Oh, yeah, right there. Can you can
Hold on a second.
go up, Drago. Keep going. One more. Can you that? Can you see that white paper, like a white, and next to Greatec, just one more up. Just go one more up.
Yeah, I have a bar. Hold on a second. Let me try to move this bar. Okay, I have a bar right across that area, which is okay. Now I see it. Let's.
Okay, right there. Yeah,
Is it
yeah, right there.
okay? Template. Yeah. So start new. Okay. So
AS
start
template.
a new file.
Yeah, you can just click on AS template. Yeah, and click on open.
Open. Okay. So
All right. So now go to top view. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to. Okay, go to View tab. Your View tab,
yeah. Okay.
and go to Top View. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now go to Extended Modeling.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Beam center.
no, it's fine. It's fine. User section. Okay. Can you see that user section? All right.
Yes.
So now you have your frame right. Okay. Just select the rectangular tool at the bottom. Click on that. All right. This is going to be your border. All right. So
So this is
whatever you create inside of this border is going to be your. Okay. No matter. Just click. All right. And it has to be in red. Change. Okay. First of all, select your layer. Exit out of that. I mean, okay. Sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on. Delete this box
just click. Okay. Yeah.
and select on user section. Make sure you have the first layer selected. The red box selected. Click on the fillet. Yeah, click on the fillet out. I'll make sure you have it selected. Select. Yeah, select it. Now do the same thing. Yeah, box.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now I wanted to change your layer. I mean the box. I call it layer. You can call it whatever you want. but call the layer, click on the fill layout, the top one, and change it to outer contour.
Oh, okay, I see.
There you go. Now, I want you to create your geometry. What is your geometry? Is it a rectangular or
Oh, okay, it will be rectangular.
maybe, yes, rectangular? Click on that
Okay.
and create something, simple geometry. Yeah.
Okay.
Now change it to inner contour.
Okay.
And do the same thing inside one, but you need to select
Inside.
your tool. You need to select your tool. Okay, select the rectangular.
Okay.
All right. Now select it to section class. Select no, right there. No. Where you just change your outer contour and inner contour, you have another option called go up.
Okay, section.
No. Same at the same place, Drago.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
go. Yeah. One more up.
Okay.
Okay. Click on the fill layout and section class. Can you see that section class?
Yeah,
There you go.
section class, yes.
There you go.
Pick that.
Yeah. Now instead of selecting the rectangular, select the tool, the text tool, because you want to write something, right?
Yeah, okay.
You want to put the section name, so you cannot put the section name using this rectangular. So change it
Sure.
to text tool. One more down. No, just one more up. Right here. Yeah, fill it out. There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Add the line text. Okay.
And just click somewhere, start point.
Yeah.
Take a look at the command line. It's asking you for the height of the text. Just to enter, accept that, enter.
Okay.
Another enter for rotation, for angle is fine. Angle is fine. 0 is fine. All right. Now put your text, your desired name.
Sorry.
It's your category. Maybe your company name or your own name or whatever you want. Your category. Put enter. Press enter. And another enter to exit out of the command.
Yeah.
All right. Now change that section class to section name at the same place. In the same place. Yeah. Go up. No. First you need to change the layer.
Okay.
Change it to section name because you have it on section class. Yeah. Change it to
Section name. Okay.
Now, whatever you put is going to be your section name, but you need to select the text, the text tool. There you go. A start point, somewhere, click just, and enter. Enter again.
Yep.
And this is going to be your section name. Put whatever you want, your section name.
Oh, I. Profiles. Okay.
Enter. And enter again.
Yeah.
Now go to your. There is another item down right here. Yeah. Select. Click on that. For instance,
Reference.
at the moment, just left top. For example, left top is fine.
Yeah.
Select the left top. No, you have to select the. It doesn't matter, but you have to select the section itself, not the box. This is your box. Select the section. the actual geometry, because that, yeah.
Okay.
Try again.
So, okay.
Doesn't actually matter, but
Yeah. Okay. Selection.
yeah, left top,
So,
left top.
and
Just select
we
your,
go here.
yeah, right there on the, select the corner of your green box, the right top, yeah, the left top corner.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Now I want you to save this section into your database using that yellow command next to the text tool on the left hand side on the text tool. One more text tool.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Go to the left, please. Go to the left.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go. Click on that
Oh, okay. Yeah, generate select section.
and select
So-
everything. Select everything. Do zoom out to get your. Okay, and select everything. Make a window. Select everything. Okay, good. Enter. Select and enter.
Yeah. So it should be saved now.
No, select. No, you didn't select that. No, from the other side. Go from top to yeah. Enter. It's fine. Successfully created. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
yeah, this is your library. I want you to save this library for your future projects. If you want to add anything else to this library afterwards, you can open up this library and then add another thing and save it. Okay, this is your library. Okay, now you can save it, and then after you save that, I want you to exit out of that.
How is that saved?
On the save icon next to where you have, yeah, two more to the right. Yeah, no, this is the new. No, this is this is how you create a new file. Not this one, but save item.
Just 1 second. I think it's this one.
No, this is the open one. No, those
Oh, okay.
those purple ones. This one, yeah, this one here. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, save. Yeah. Okay.
Save it somewhere. On your,
Saving. Yeah, drawing the. Now we'll call it. We'll call it API, I guess.
so save it to your desktop because you are under user now.
Oh, okay.
To be able to
test.
yeah to be able to find it afterwards, because I think you're gonna lose it. Okay, press save. It's fine. When you're happy with the.
Yeah, just 1 second. And save.
You
Yeah,
can
okay,
close.
should be
You
saved
can
now.
close this model. Close this drawing, not the model, but the drawing.
Yeah.
No, keep this one. No, keep your model. This is doesn't matter.
Right,
Open up your
okay.
model.
Yeah, I have to open up my model because I closed my lens too.
Doesn't matter. Just
Okay, no.
so
Okay.
I'm gonna go to other guys, but you're almost done. You just need to update your defaults after you open up the advanced after you open up advanced steel, and then look for this section. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to you to show you how to do that, but in the meantime, Jason and Dave, do you have any questions?
I don't. I'm okay.
Jason, Dave?
Hang on a second. Iman walked out. Yeah, he stepped out for a second, so I think he's okay though. He got it his sights in there okay.
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 Okay, click on advanced steel, Drago, and yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you use 2014?
Because I was already on the screen before in 2014. That was the one that I couldn't open my Snap commands and everything. And then I went back to 2013 that I had my snaps on and all the other connections.
Okay.
But I will. There is a better. I just have a 2 days going on this trial, so I'll have to full install. I have to take this down and full install still.
Okay.
And then still, okay.
Click on no. You don't have to update this.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, so this is just change.
So this is 2014. It's fine. All right.
Is this? Yeah, this is 2015. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to change my background.
The color
Yeah.
options. The very bottom one.
Okay. Options.
And display. The third one from the left.
Yeah.
And color. Just color. Graphics screen color. Just color. Can you see that little rectangular with the color? Just stay there and just go down a little bit. Go to the left. It's
Graphic screen. Yeah. Okay. Color. Okay. 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 Here we are.
all right. Good. So if you wanna get that section, put in a piece of steel, no matter, under Objects tab.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in a piece of steel. Yeah. No matter what you put, just put something. No, you're on connection vault.
Okay.
Just close that connection vault or just move it around to be able to work with that. Just move it. No.
Okay. Roll sections.
Yeah.
Okay. Angle selection.
It's fine. No matter. It's fine. No matter where which one you pick, just put in something. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to T sections, the first layout, the first arrow on top, the first arrow. Click on that. Where you
Yeah.
not there on the dialog box. Go to the dialog box, please.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
The first arrow.
T
Click on that. The first one. Yeah. And go to all.
All.
Or you can select other profiles right there. One item under I section on the first. Okay. Go down, but just keep going.
Oh, yeah. SWAT I sections.
Right.
Yeah.
One more down.
Yeah,
Other profiles. You're right there. Click on that. All right. Now click on the second arrow and go to all. All right. Do you remember what you named your section? Your section category?
Yeah. Adriatic.
Now, do you remember what you name it?
Adriatic.
Okay, so go up. It has to be under A. Okay, hold on. You didn't update your.
Oh, okay.
You need to update your. Oh, hold on a second. You created that section in 2013, not in 2014.
Okay, that's why we.
You don't have access in there. You need to.
Okay, I can deal with that later on.
Okay, make Marcia presenter.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, can you see my screen?
Yes. No, actually. Yeah.
Dave, Jason, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, great.
I can.
Okay. Do you want me to make you presenter, Dave and Jason? Any questions?
I don't have any questions.
I don't either.
I was just kind of playing around with this. I was going to see if a beam would connect, if I could make a connection to my user one, but I can do that later. It's not a big deal, or you could answer that, I guess, yes or no.
Yes, you can do that. It's a beam.
Okay.
It works
Okay.
exactly in the same way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a beam, and it works with all of the connections.
All right.
All right, just tomorrow we're gonna see stairs. All right, and and finally, I think I'm gonna wrap up the whole modeling tomorrow, and from Monday we're gonna start making our drawings. All right, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So just yeah,
One question here.
go ahead.
Yeah, can we? Is it possible for you to email me somehow the first all the sessions up to now on my personal email, because that way I'm sure to get it. Is
Okay.
it a possibility or not?
I can send you the links, the link for videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
send you the link for videos.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm gonna send you the link, and you just need to click on that, and it's gonna. And if you have any trouble opening up those and watching those videos, just let me know.
Okay.
Send me an email back and let me know. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate that very much.
My pleasure. Okay, guys. I talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye now.